Hey guys, what's up? It's B Barger here, bringing you a nice long gameplay again. This time it's going to be my point of view of the scrimmage, and then we're going to have Fat Guy's point of view in just a normal pub domination. With me today we got Jeremy, and we got Fat Guy 234. Would you guys like to say hello?
What's going on, guys?
How y'all doing?
Alright, our topic for the night will be explained by Fat Guy.
So I was watching the Stanford and Arizona football game, and they're at a commercial, and they're like kind of advertising a new sports debate show, and they're saying the topic's going to be gay college athletes and should they be allowed. To me, that's just a ridiculous question. I don't see how it would matter if you're gay or not. I mean, I really don't see how that can matter.
To me, it's as long as you being gay can't affect the locker room or anything like that, it's not going to be a big deal. It's going to be the same drama bringing as if you're straight. I mean, if your significant other brings drama, it's going to be the same thing as the guy bringing drama. It's not going to be anything different. It's just a stupid thing to even talk about to me. Jeremy?
I agree. And just the fact that they talk about, whether it should be allowed, like they can ban, like there's even a possibility that it can ever happen. It's just ridiculous.
I mean, it's like trying to ban people for certain characteristics. So, like, if you're left-handed, you can't come play for my school. Only, like, right-handed people. You got blonde hair, that means you're stupid. You can't play for me. I mean, it's like, you can't ban somebody based on their preference or like what they believe in. It's just not right.
Yep.
Like, it's like what me and B Barger were talking about. As soon as I heard it, I said something to him about it.
Why are you laughing?
Because you stuck your tongue out at me.
Come on, children, we're trying to act professional here.
Yeah, you're over here giggling. Come on, it's a freaking real topic here. It's highly debatable. You're over here giggling and chuckling.
Okay.
Stop giggling out loud.
Because I said something to you about it, and your first reaction was like, what the hell? I mean, like you said, as long as it doesn't affect your play on the field, whether it be, I'm assuming they're talking about lesbians too. I'm assuming they're including that in there with a gay topic. I mean, as long as you can produce on the volleyball court, basketball court, football field, baseball field, tennis court, whatever you do in college. I mean, to me, if you can get out there and you play 100% and you put your body on the line for your teammates, it doesn't matter to me if you're gay or not. That's just the way I look at it.
Yeah. No, what I see is like these media outlets that were talking about this. All they're doing is stirring up trouble because there's no way that a college can ever ban it. And even if they tried to, they would have so much like lawsuits and suits going on over there because of that. That's not going to happen. All they're doing is causing trouble for the college athletes.
It's like you sit here and look at, like the example I was saying earlier, before it got rudely cut off by a trial version going out for Skype recorder, is there's a gay athlete, basketball player, about 2 or 3 years ago, came out ESPN, like he wanted to get the word out, like, hey, I'm gay and other athletes are too, but I'm not going to name them. That was a hot topic on ESPN, but then they went and talked to his teammates. They're like, it's no big deal, we knew about it, we just didn't say it's business. No big deal to us, it brought no drama to us, it didn't affect us at all. It's his life, he lived it how he wanted it. But then you get somebody like Kobe Bryant. That was a case about him not being, monogamous with his wife. He was going out and cheating with, underage girl, wasn't it? She was 17?
I think she was 19.
19? And
I don't know.
that drama comes out, and it affected the teammates, because it's a big deal. Media was in there questioning him every day about it. Every day you could see pictures of him in court, and his teammates sometimes would be in the courtroom there trying to support him, instead of being on the court practicing, getting ready for the next game. But you notice the gay person brought no drama. He brought nothing that could affect the team. That's just my point of view. That's just how I see it. That was my example for that.
I think that's what would happen most of the time. It's not the actual players that have a problem with it. It's not the coaches. It's no one actually there with the team that's interacting with the team. It's people on the outside that are looking at the team and trying to make problems. They have no business, having any opinion about it at all.
To me, it's a shame. Like somebody has to hide for their 15-year career that they're gay because they know the media will blow it out. They know hate groups will start showing up around their court, around their every place he goes. It's a shame that we live in that kind of world. Like, you can't say your opinion on something without somebody feeling the need to start hating on you or have a rebuttal against it. It's like, this is how I feel. You can debate against me with it, but come at me nicely. Don't sit there and be like, oh, you're a faggot, I don't like you, you're gay, you can't play on my team. It's like, that's uncalled for to me.
Yeah.
Right.
People just, they're always in other people's business. They're just always looking to cause trouble and, be in things they don't need to be in.
I mean, I went to high school with a couple of gay guys, and they didn't walk around and flaunt it. The only gay people that like the media shows are the ones that talk like this. They have that accent, and they dress funny, or not funny.
They dress to their style.
They dress to their lifestyle, and those guys weren't like that. They dress regular. They dress like regular kids. They talk just like us. They didn't flaunt. Probably get in trouble for this. Their gayness. They didn't flaunt it. That everybody knew they were gay, but everybody was cool with them because they were cool with everybody else. Right? They didn't force their lifestyle on anybody, and nobody forced their lifestyle on them.
Then again, it's back to what Jeremy was saying. It's the media. It's like the media. They pick out the worst stories they could possibly find about the worst people they could find. Then it's like they go out and interview the worst people they can find that know their opinions will be so jacked up from pretty much generations of people being told, hey, you should feel this way, you should feel that way, instead of actually getting to know the person. Like, the gay people I've been around a week, they're some of the coolest people you'd actually meet there. Like, they wouldn't sit there like kids, they wouldn't ridicule you if something was wrong. They wouldn't do any of that. Then you see these other kids that come out, they will find anything to pick on you about sometimes. Like you said, the way you dress. They'll find that. Like, if you come to school one day wearing sandals or something, then you automatically get an opinion, oh, he's a hobo or something. Like,
wait, wearing sandals to in high school?
Yeah, like, it's different.
Wear sandals all the time in my high school.
It's different here. Like, it's way different.
Yeah, it's way different in Waco.
Like, if you didn't dress in like South Pole clothes or wear polo shirts, you're considered an outcast. You're the poor kid or whatever.
Really?
If your pants weren't touching the ground, you weren't cool.
You mean shorts?
Wow.
Shorts.
What? No, there were some kids who dressed like that, and there were other kids who dressed in more
preppy.
I guess each had. I wouldn't say like each had like. Everyone had like their own style, I guess you could say. You had some that dressed both ways.
Everyone had how they felt like they should dress.
Wow. Good. Yeah.
It's like, I don't think half the time, I don't think it's the kids, it's the influences that they get at home. That's the biggest deal about it in my eyes. Like, if you're told from the point where you can start talking and walking that you should hate these certain kind of people, you shouldn't be around them, then that's all you're going to know. You can't help it.
Well, I don't think, and sometimes it's not even that they're told not to like them, it's just that they're not around it, so, like, you're not used to something that's different, and that goes, a lot of people just do a lot of different things, while they're not actually, like, hating the person, they just don't understand their lifestyle, so it could seem like they hate them or don't like them, when they just don't really understand how they live, and it could come across as, them hating it.
The biggest
not around it.
Like, the big example I use, what you just said, is where we went to high school. if we live in like Waco, so they assume like people around the cities neighboring us, like I'm just gonna say the cities. Y'all know you won't know, like China Spring, Copper's Cove, and that kind of stuff. Like they automatically assume, because we live in Waco, that our school, if you walk down the halls, you'll get shanked. You'll get a gun to your head at some point in the parking lot. You'll get robbed. I know you've heard this stuff too from other kids. Like there's a school that lives about 10 minutes away from us. That's Midway. Over there, they are terrified of Waco High kids. The white people. Good God, like the stories that I've heard them say, like they think, there's a girl I was talking to. She's like, I can't talk to you. You go to Waco High. I'm afraid if I talk to you that I'll get raped if I walk down your halls one day. It's like, what? How can you even assume that about people? Like, you've never even been there. I bet you've never met a person from there. You want to chime in there?
When I was going there, there's people that they'd come from a Riker Catholic school, which is it's a private school in Waco. Or they'd just get there from St. Louis. It's a middle school. It's a middle school up to I believe 9th grade, right?
Yeah.
They'd transfer to Waco High, and they'd love it. They'd love it there because it's a different atmosphere. It's a whole bunch of different
ethnicities.
Yeah, I was gonna say cultures, but ethnicities, whatever that big word. See, that's the Waco High education coming out.
Don't say that. That's not right.
I mean, but they loved it there. They loved the different kinds of people that went there. That school is basically like America. It's a
melting pot.
Melting pot, as they put it, of different cultures and beliefs and different lifestyles.
Pretty sure you got examples too, Jeremy.
Yeah, well, like there I live in, it's right outside like the main city. I could drive less than 5 minutes and be in, the actual city. I could actually put the city as like in my address on like an envelope, and it'll come to my house. But it's like a little town. It's weird. But there's like 3 or 4 different like school districts in here. That are separate from like Buffalo school. That's like the big city. Their school districts. And I was going to one school district, and like then I transferred to the next school district. I moved, and like the stories we heard at the school I went to from the ones I was at was like that there were these gang members in like the hallways, and it was just horrible, and you'll get jumped and all this other stuff. And then it's like you go there and it's like, actually I prefer this school over that one.
Sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah, it sounds just like our school.
It's like it was a little bit bigger school, and it wasn't as like it wasn't like it was like a richer area than other school, but I don't know. It was like the kids weren't as exposed to like other people. Like it was just like they were almost like just always at home or something. Like they were afraid of being around people or something. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely prefer the second school I went to that had all the supposed horror stories and gang members and everything else.
I'm gonna give you about a time. We got about 2.5 minutes left in this video. We'll kind of like give you a time on how much time we got left. But you need to be exposed to other people as a kid. You can't just go to one place and think, okay, I know what the world's like from in here. Like the kids that we're talking about, like the richer kids that go to the other schools that mainly only have one kind of person there. Like what can they expect to get from the workplace when they have to go interact with somebody who came from that school that they're terrified of? Like, what are they gonna think? I can't work with this person. They're different than me. Like,
and sadly, that's the way some people think. It all comes back to people don't get out enough and associate with different people. I mean, when I was coming up through high school, 90% of my friends were black. I was pretty much friends with everybody. I was friends with blacks, Asians, Mexicans, white people, gay people. It really didn't matter. I associated with everybody.
Alright, we got about 10 seconds left. I'm just going to say thank you for watching this video. And Jeremy, any last points for about the last 3 seconds?
Get out in the world and experience it.
I think we're going to end on that one. Thank you, Jeremy. I love you, baby.
He loves cocks.
Man.